Hello and welcome to Cup to Hook Conversations number 29. I'm going to go ahead and silence my phone. I see some people coming in, so welcome. Hope everyone has had a great week, has had a wonderful Friday. And my sweet husband has refreshed my cup of coffee. Had an unexpected live earlier this afternoon, a little joy blog. We are still uploading the Bible study, and I do apologize to those that joined that Bible study with me. We'll talk about that more in a little bit. But welcome. Who do I have here with me? I see a couple more people coming on. Well, I'm going to go ahead and get started because I have a lot of fun and exciting things to share and talk about. Hey, Dana, how are you? How has your week been? We've got Dana Carol Crochets here. She says, I'm here. Hi. So in the past, I have not been great about reading people's comments. I've just been responding to them. So I will be a lot better today about reading those comments because not everybody can see them. So I'm just going to go ahead and dive in. So it's a cup to hook conversation. So what is Dana says? It's Dana named after my Uncle Dan. Dana. So it's Dana. My bad. Thank you for my correction there. Hey, Beverly. It's so good to have you. Beverly is a very, very good friend of mine. She lives here in Newberry with me. We've been friends for 13 years. She has been my ride or die. She will pick up and travel across the states with me and go on all kinds of crazy excursions. I sent her a note earlier and told her that a fond memory is my very first selfie that I ever took was with her at 1 o'clock in the morning in Alabama as we were traveling across 3 or 4 states at that point in time to travel to Mississippi to see a friend of mine that was not doing well. And so glad we did that. We did that on Valentine's Day that year. And shortly after that, my friend passed away. So I was thankful for Beverly being my ride or die, and especially for the fact that our GPS, if you'll remember, led us down this very, very dark, dead-end road. That would not have been great to have been on my own. So Beverly's a trooper. Dana, you're such a good sport, but in all fairness, I like to call people by their correct name. So she says, yep, her name is Dana. And she says, I answer to everything with a big smiley face. All right. So as we all know, the hubby just brought me a fresh cup of coffee, and I am going to show you, I am drinking out of a Pioneer Women cup, and there's a reason that I'm showing you. I'm going to try to do this and not spill it all over my laptop here. I mentioned last week that I'm a big Pioneer Women fan, and while my coffee is too hot to drink, I'm going to let it cool a little bit. So tell me what's in your cup. But the reason I'm showing y'all this, and look, that's so cute on the handle there, the little flowers. But I love the fact that Bree, who's the Pioneer Woman, a lot of her stuff is very, very colorful, and she has butterflies And we all know I love butterflies. I mean, not like you can tell. And if you're in my room and took the tour of my studio here, you know that there's butterflies everywhere, from on the lamps, on the curtains. And so anyway, the reason I'm showing you this cup is because I will be giving some of these cups away in my subscriber shout outs for some of my winners. And Miss Evelyn Oxner, if you're listening, plug your ears. But she has one on the way because she was our September winner. And so she has one on the way along with some tea. And I had another I don't know where I said Carolina for, Pioneer Woman little thing that I fell in love with, and I included in her cup. So I only have 2 more cups to give away. So 2 other people will get the cups, but I have found several of what I'm fixing to show you. So as time goes on, you'll get this with a different type of mug. But anyway, is this not cute? It's a little spoon rest. Or if you want to take your tea bag out of your cup, you can lay it on this. But it's a little teapot and it says, tea for you. So those are some of the exciting little gifts that I have bought to give away to y'all. So let's see. Beverly Terrell says she's drinking tea. And if I know her, it is hot tea. So now that we've talked about what's in our cup, and as you're coming on, you can continue to tell us and share what's in your cup. What's on your hook? What are you working on? I know some people that join us are not necessarily crocheting or knitting. They might be jewelry makers. They might be wood makers. They have a different craft. And then some are just joining us for the company. So welcome one, welcome all. And Dana is drinking coffee as well. So as you are telling me what's in your cup, also, if you don't mind, tell where you're from and what time it is there. That's good. Good. So here, of course, it's 7 o'clock or 7:11 at the exact moment, Eastern Standard Time. And so what is on my hook this week? Well, last week I showed you a baby blanket that I was working on from the Stay Home, Stay Crafty box. I am still working on it, but I thought I might show you a little update of how much I've gotten done. Now, this has been my busy week at the hospital, so I don't get to crochet as much during my busy week as I would like. But this is what, let me move my coffee out the way. Definitely don't want to get coffee on it. All right. And Dana says, with Carol Crochet, says, I just finished a baby dress for my grandbaby Corey. Oh, wow. And she says she is from Fort Worth, Texas. All right. So bear with me just a quick moment while I write that down, because that's something else I will talk about. We talked about it a little bit last week. All right. That's what I need to learn how to make, Dana, is some baby dresses, because I have a soon-to-be grandbaby arriving in the next month and a half. So, all right. So this is where I'm at. I don't know. I can't see what you see, so I'm going to stand up. All right. So let's see. When I last saw you, I am pretty sure I was working, I think, in this pink area. I think that's what I was working on last Friday night when we were talking and doing our movie night. So I was able to add the yellow and then this kind of teal color. And then I'm back to repeating the pattern now. And I'm alternating all these colors and I'm moving the colors up as I go. So if you notice, it started with this minty color and then the peach, and then the little puffs were done in the purple and so forth. And so this ends that colorway. Or actually, I should say the yellow ends it, because they're starting back with this kind of minty color with a strip in it. And so the next color to do that would be the peach. And that's where I just finished right here. So now I'm at the lavender puffs, but to follow the pattern and moving it up, I'm right here creating what would be this wide part here. So then the next color would be this mint, or this light green right here. So that's where the puff stitches will be. Nope, I'm wrong, because there's the puff stitches. Let me see here. Oh, I'm wrong. So this lavender is creating the wide part. Then this minty green will create this little stretch right here. So the next puff stitches will be in the brown. But anyway, hopefully I'll have a lot more done next time we're together. And I'm still trying to decide what kind of border to put on this. And I don't know. Maybe I'll do like a scallop type border on it. But that is really pretty, I think. Sarah Jane did a great job picking out those colors for us with that Stay Home Crafty box. All right, so let's see what everyone is saying. Dana said, oh, she says, how cool. Thank you, Dana. So again, with it being my long week at the hospital, I don't get to work on much. But if you remember, and I'll be doing a special update video on this, but on that last Crochet Society box on making waves, you guys, we took a vote on whether to do the Love Lace Cow. It was the butterfly wall hanging, or the little baby romper. And the lace wrap came in first place, and the butterfly wall hanging came in second. So let me flip back. This is what won. Was this right here. And then Jen Reeves came up with a great idea of taking one of the butterflies from the butterfly wall hanging and putting it on the wrap. Well, I got the wrap completed, and here it is, and it is pretty. Like, I really, really like it a lot. And if you look on the end here, I still have a long tail. And the reason for that is I actually had crocheted it together and created it as an infinity scarf. And I like that because, as you can tell, this is actually, it's just out of cotton material, but this is an infinity scarf that I have on today. And I love infinity scarves. But I ended up pulling it out because when I created the butterfly, and let me show you that butterfly. And I still have the tails on it because I'm not sure just yet if I'm going to use it on this, but I'll use the tails to help tie it on and sew it on. But let me get my fingers out of the way if I can, so you can try to see that. And you can give me your opinion. And this is why I took it out from being an infinity scarf, was because I felt like if I was going to put the butterflies on it, then I would need it to be where it could lay more flat than with an infinity scarf where we would stretch it, and wrap it again. But after I made this first butterfly, because I thought about doing two and having them kind of on it. Let me stand up here. So when you go to put this on there, it kind of is blending in. You can't see it. It doesn't stand out. So I still want to create the butterflies and put them on here like Jen suggested, but I'm going to end up doing it in a different color. And so that's one of the things I'm hoping to work on this week and get it finished up. But I'm thinking about adding the butterflies, but in a different color so they'll stand out. And in doing that, I think I'm going to leave it more as a open-ended scarf versus a infinity scarf. So what do you think? Let me know your thoughts on that. And that's all that I have been able to work on this week. I'm hoping next week on my short week to work a little bit more on the Elvis blanket, you guys. I have been missing working on that Elvis blanket. And I almost have the pocket shawl completed. Remember, I did it in the bulky 5, and I gave you a glimpse of it last week. And I'm redoing it in a medium 4 weight. And so that pattern will debut on next Wednesday. And it'll have both the medium 4 weight and the bulky 5. And I am in love with it. I'm glad that it has taken me some time to design it, but I'm just so excited about it. Dana, Crystal does have a lot of baby dresses, and I have a lot of those flagged. You are so correct. I love Crystal. She is an amazing person. And if anyone is on here and you are not familiar with Crystal from Bag a Day, please, please, please check out her channel. And let's see. And Crochet for Baby. Dana, I don't know if you're familiar with her channel, but she has all kinds of baby stuff, girl and boy, but a lot of girl stuff too. And so I have several of her things flagged as well. And she and I have exchanged a few conversations back and forth. And I am so, so excited to put a lot of this baby yarn to good use and start making some baby clothes and outfits for my grandbaby and to bless others with. I've got a couple of friends that are actually expecting some baby girls, and the young lady that I'm making this blanket for is expecting a baby girl. So anyway. So has anybody made a pocket shawl? I know Pamela's Adoring Crochet has a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful design out. I believe Crystal with Bag a Day has one out as well. There's someone else that has a wonderful pocket shawl out. Might be Jeannie with On the Hook Crochet. Donna from I just lost her channel name. She might have one. But I love Pamela's with Pamela's Adoring Crochet. I want to definitely try hers next. I have bought some of those ball and shawls. In fact, I bought a good many skeins, and I'm going to have a giveaway and give some of those balls and a shawl away. So be looking for that. So speaking of giveaways, so keep telling me what's in your cup, what's on your hook. Let's talk about giveaways. So next Friday, we will be announcing the winners from the Women of Joy giveaway. If you have not participated in that yet, you have 1 week, 7 days, because this time next week, we will draw the 13 winners for the Women of Joy gifts that I have to give away. And then also this coming week, you will be seeing a video coming out. I've talked about it, so it will be coming out so that we can go ahead and do that giveaway, but our fall giveaway. And if you remember, I have some fall yarn and some just kind of cute little fall little knickknacks that I'm going to be giving away and doing a fall drawing. So that video will come out telling you all the rules for it and when that drawing will be taking place. Thank you, Dana. You're so right. Donna Wolf from Nastasia has a new release pocket shawl. Thank you, thank you. Her channel just went completely out of my head. That's why I love this community so much. You guys are just so amazing. I have mentioned this earlier today that I'm going to have this nicely shaped jawline because my facial muscles are just constantly just moving and working because you guys make me smile so much. And so there's the Women of Joy giveaway. The fall giveaway will be airing this week or this coming week. And our subscriber shout out will be ending soon. So the first Friday in October, so that's 2 weeks from today, we'll be doing another subscriber shout out and our drawing. So why not just jump right into our subscriber shout outs? So I did hear from Miss Evelyn Oxner, our September winner, and her box has already gone out. So Evelyn, if you are watching this, your box should be arriving to you. It is estimated to get there tomorrow. So I apologize that I have not sent you an email telling you that you should be receiving that box tomorrow. But I'll try and send you one personally tonight when I get off of here. So with that being said, I did hear back from Miss Evelyn. So we will be emptying all of the September names out of this box, getting ready to hold our October names. So let's go ahead and do our Love Share shout outs for last Saturday. And those videos come out at 3 o'clock every Saturday afternoon. And it does a shout out to 8 of my subscribers. And it does 2 love shares for 2 podcasters. And so their links, the podcaster links for those 2 are always listed in the description box. So please go over and give them some love. And one of my new friends is Ginger, the Yarn Geek. If you have not hooked in on her channel, she comes out every day, Monday through Friday, from about 5 a.m. to 7 a.m. her time, and she is Central. So like for me, she's an hour ahead of me. So when she's coming on at 5 a.m., it's 6 a.m. for me. But as she likes to call it, drop some yarn in their window. So go drop some yarn in their window. All right, so we have Movie Buff Babe. And again, forgive me if I mispronounce anybody's name. It is not my intention. Margine Davis. Isn't that a pretty name, y'all? Margine. I do too, Dana. I love the Yarn Geek. Hey, Bevy. Bevy's Crafty Plans is here. She says, hi, Cynthia. And then she says, hi, everybody. So glad to have you. We have Sherry Murray. And again, these names all come out on the Saturday videos. When I read them, they've already aired the previous Saturday. So tomorrow, new names will come out. And then in 2 more weeks, the first Friday of every month, I draw a name from all these shout outs from the previous month. and that person gets a little love gift from me. All right, Helen Zimkowski. I hope I said that right. And then we have Candace Duquella. And all of my giveaways are worldwide. And of course, I list in the description box all the rules for that. If your country doesn't allow you to receive things, then I do apologize. That's beyond my control. And if there's anything extra on your end when picking up your package outside of the shipping, then you'll have to, cover that. But other than that, I have no restrictions about where my giveaways can go to. So Terry Blackett. And Bobby Allison. Again, I'm going to apologize if I mispronounce this. Karen Kautsumbaris. And then my two podcasters for last Saturday are Carrie the Yarny Elephant and Slay the Day with Crochet. And while we're on subscribers, so they are all in the box, and we'll have this tomorrow's names to add, and then we'll have all of our Halloween people on October 31st to add, and then the following Friday we will draw a name. So I have so much fun with this. It's so exciting. You guys make it so much fun to give to you. So speaking of subscribers, I want to apologize to one right up before we go any further, and that is my dear friend, Miss Roseanne Alexander. She has been a faithful participant on the Longmire movie night, which will start at 9 o'clock tonight, and on creating the Longmire blanket. Last Friday when we were together, I failed to wish her a happy birthday because I missed it on the Friday we didn't come together because I was gone to Women of Joy. So Miss Roseanne, happy belated birthday. I do hope it was a very special one, and I'm sorry that we were not here that weekend to actually come on and celebrate it. So everyone, please be sure and wish Miss Roseanne a happy belated birthday. And then also talking about birthdays, of all the birthdays that have been coming in, and if you've not given me or provided me your birthday, please provide me with your birthday because I want to give you a shout out, and very soon I want to try and do something special in a way to recognize my subscribers' birthdays. But Bevy says, happy birthday, Roseanne. But we have another birthday coming up this very week, and it will be on Wednesday, October the 28th, and it is our good friend Kelly Platter. So everyone be sure and wish Kelly also a happy birthday. So I'll have to come up with something, like a so we can celebrate their birthdays. But so happy belated birthday, Roseanne, and happy birthday this coming Wednesday, Kelly. All right. We've talked about what's in our cup and what is on our hook. A couple of you have shared. If you haven't shared what's in your cup or on your hook, please do so. If you haven't shared with me your birthday, I'd love to have that. And on the subject of subscribers, I have been talking about how I'm a people person, but I also believe in engaging with people. Like, on Facebook, we have a lot of people that we might be acquaintances with, and we have this big, huge friend list. But of all those people and of all those names that we have in that list, how many of them are we truly engaged with and intimate with and know what's going on? And so as I continue to grow with my channel, I kind of feel like it will not be that way for me, but it could become like our Facebook list, where, oh, I met this person there and I'm just going to go ahead and friend them. Well, I'm not like that. That's not how I'm built. I take my relationships extremely importantly. And one day I will share my story on how I got there. I believe, yes, that people come into our lives, that there's a season for them to be here and there's a season for them to leave. And, well, I hope that doesn't happen to any of y'all. Friendships are just important to me. I value people for who they are. To me, no one is a name, no one is a number. And even though I'm really big about learning your name, I want to know you. And so I'm 51, so my brain does not work as great as I would like it to all the time. And sometimes I forget things. So I have a lot of planners. Like I have a planner for my crochet business. I have a planner for my daily life and my family, my work. And so I carry all these big planners. Well, recently I lucked up and I found a planner that allowed me to put all of that into one planner, but yet keep it separate. And so, because I love to be organized too. And in fact, there's a friend of mine, and I'll have to do a shout out on her, but she does planner books on her channel and helps us stay organized. But anyway, and if anyone knows her name right off, because see, this is why I'm creating this book right here that I'm about to show you. And Bevy, is that you? Are you the one that does the... See, this is why I need this. It is you. Okay. You guys, Bevy, put your link in here if you can, love. Please go check her out. I mean, fantastic. And so if there's one thing that people know about me is that I am an organizer. Everything has to have its place. I have driven my husband and my kids crazy because if it doesn't have a place, then it's got to go. And so that's just me. And if something is out of place, then it just drives me crazy. But anyway, back to you guys. I want to get to know you. So I am creating my subscriber notebook. And what I'm doing is I have these little tabs right here. And so I'm alphabetizing it, A, B, C, D. And everybody will fall under their appropriate letter, but you'll have a page. And on that page, it'll be everything that I know about you, from, when I met you, how I met you, like if I met you in somebody else's channel. It has your link, it has your birth date if you've provided that, your address, your email, whatever I have about you, what your favorite drink is, what your favorite candy bar is, anything that you have shared with me, any prayer requests that you've shared with me, I put them on your page. And if it's a prayer request, I will write the date beside it when you let me know that that prayer request has been answered. whether it's how you wanted it to be answered or not, but it helps me keep up with you. And this is something that I will carry with me, and I never leave home without yarn. I even take yarn to work, y'all, because you just never know when you'll have a moment, and yarn just relaxes me. And so I do. I have a roll cart bag that I take back and forth to work. And so I carry my book with me. So no matter what, I have it. And in my free time, just like I love reading my Bible or I love reading a book, I can pick this up and I can go through it and I can spend some time with you, even though we're not spending FaceTime with each other. And it gives me an opportunity to pray over you as well. So not only am I keeping straight who you are and things going on in your life, I'm able to pray for you, even though you're not even aware of it. And so when I do ask for your birthday or your address or whatever, there is a reason behind it. I'm not just talking to talk. Like, I really, truly want to get to know y'all. This is the most beautiful community I have ever met. And it saddens me that I hadn't found you sooner, but it delights me that I have found you. And I have recently been able to share this beautiful community of people with 2 people this past week. And I hope that they will get as much joy out of this community of folks as I have been. Bevy says that's a great idea. Thank you. And she also says, I have to message you on Instagram. Please do. Yes, yes. And Petra, hey Petra. Oh my gosh. So yeah, we have to get off right at 8 o'clock because Petra, don't you have a live on at 8? I'm pretty sure you do. And please pop your link in here if you can, so everybody can go over to that. Hi, Cynthia. She says, I just wanted to pop in for a minute before I go live. You're so sweet. So yes, she is going live at 8 o'clock. Make sure we get off of here right at 8 o'clock. Petra, I actually have an alarm set on my phone, my friend, so I can get off and swoop over there and hang out with you before my 9 o'clock movie night starts. So Petra, if you can take a quick minute before you have to go, sweetie, and pop your link in here so all these wonderful people can go over and jump onto your live. And if you've not subscribed to her, please subscribe and ring her bell and be sure and give her a thumbs up while you're over there. And I'd be so happy if you'd give me a thumbs up on my video today too. So yes. So I'm excited about working on this and making it my second favorite book, because you know my first favorite book has to remain my Bible. But anyway, so help me create your page. And Petra, if you're also still on here, love, I don't think I have your birthday. So if you'll pop me over your birthday as well. Hey, Crafting Mojo. She says hi. And let's see. So moving along, because we do want to make sure we get off on time. The question today is, what is your favorite part about crocheting? What is your favorite part about crocheting? All of it, right? Oh, thank you, Petra. I'm writing that down right now. Happy belated birthday. Really late, aren't I? So Petra's birthday is September the 12th. She says, my birthday is September the 12th. Thank you, love. And I hope you are able to put your link up. There it is. Wait. Okay. I thought maybe that was your link. She says, this is Petra's happy place. My favorite part of crocheting is that there are no mistakes. Everything is fluid. Yes. Crafting Mojo says creativity. My answer is all of it. I love all of it. I love being creative. I love the fact that it's soothing. It relaxes me. If I'm really stressed or, you know, walked away from the hospital, leaving, you know, an emergency that just really shook me and rattled me, you know, I can pick up my crochet and it just calms me. And now crocheting has a whole new meaning for me. When I'm crocheting, even if I'm sitting in a room all by myself in the complete quietness, it just makes my heart smile because it actually, truly, honestly makes me think of you guys. I have never been around such a positive, encouraging group of men and women that just truly, truly care about one another and lift one another up. Crafting Mojo says it helps her disability. Oh, wait, let me back up. I missed something else too. Okay, so Petra, how do I do that, love? How do I turn you blue? She says, Cynthia, you need to turn me blue before I can post the link. So I'm still new to this. So how do I do that, love? Because I definitely want to make sure everyone can post their links in here. So if you can share that with me. All right. So then Dana says, Dana Armstrong, April 2nd. All right. So Dana's birthday is April the 2nd. And I apologize, I'm writing this down. All right, Crafting Mojo says it helps with her disability. So true, so true. Dana says meditation. Bevy says, I can't wait to a flow. I'm not sure what that means. Next to my chat, there are 3 dots. Click on it and then scroll down to where it says make moderator and click on that. Okay. Oh, I see that. Thank you, thank you. So that's what I need to do for everyone. Is there a way, Petra, for me to do that? I was trying to see if there's a way for me to just automatically do that for everyone. Is there something in my settings that I can set that to so that it's automatic? Okay, you are blue now. I have to do each one individually. Okay, well, I can start doing that as I go, as you guys pop up. And so, Petra, can I ask you one more question, love? Do I have to do that every live chat? And if so, that's okay. I just need to know. All right. So let's see. Crafting Mojo says my birthday is May 3rd. Thank you for that. And then Petra says you have to do one each individually. So there's Petra's link, everyone. Please go select that and subscribe so you don't miss any of her videos. Give her a thumbs up. Yes, Bevy, I'm turning you on right now, love. Bevy asked if she could be blue as well. I'm trying to go through and do everyone in case they want to do that. So please be sure and share your links. Petra says, no, it will be that way every time once you make them a moderator. Oh, okay. Wonderful. Good to know. Thank you so much for helping me with that. I really appreciate that. So I'm scrolling back up through and I am trying to click on everyone right now. And do that for them. See, that's what I love about this community. Everybody is so helpful. All right. I think I've clicked on everybody that has left a message. If I didn't click on you, please let me know. But Petra, you have been a earth angel for me today, love, because now I can start doing this for everyone as they come in on my lives. All right. So as you know, we've also been, and y'all can keep telling me your birthdays. We've been talking about, I told you that I went on Google. Petra says, I'm so glad I could help, sweetie. Thank you. Thank you. That will definitely help me be able to help other people grow their channels. So, that I Googled crochet just to see what would come up for fun. So maybe like Ginger, I'm a little bit of a yarn geek, a crochet geek. But so we've been kind of going through that. And so today we're going to look really, really quick, and we may only do one part because I want to be very faithful and make sure that I get off of here right on time so we can all go jump onto Petra's live, because we don't need Petra being late for her live. But so we're going to start looking at what fell under the category of materials for crocheting. And everybody's putting their links up. So please be sure and go on and give them thumbs up, support them, and make sure you ring the notification bell to all so you don't miss any of their videos. But the materials, it said, basic materials required for crochet are a hook and some type of material to be crocheted, most commonly yarn or thread. Yarn is one of the most commonly used materials for crocheting, and it has varying weights, which need to be taken into consideration when following patterns. As I read through this, there were things I already knew, but there were things I'd kind of heard about, and it explained it in a way that helped me even understand it even more, even though I've been crocheting for 15 years. Hello, Phoenix. How are you? Phoenix, I am learning something new tonight thanks to my great friend Petra from Petra's Happy Place. So I have just made you blue, my love. So if you get a chance, pop your link up here so everyone can hop on over and give you a thumbs up and subscribe to your channel. Yes, Petra is awesome. And so I'm going to keep talking because I want to make sure we get off of here at 8 o'clock and jump over to her live. So we're talking about the crochet hook, and it says additional tools are convenient for keeping stitches counted, measuring crocheted fabric, or making related accessories. Examples include cardboard cutouts, which can be used to make tassels, fringe, and many other items. A pom-pom circle is used to make pom-poms. This is a cutout. A tape measure and a gauge measurer, both used for measuring crocheted work and counting stitches. A row counter, and occasionally plastic rings, which are used for specific projects. In recent years, yarn selections have moved beyond synthetic and plant and animal-based fibers to include bamboo, and I'm probably going to mispronounce this, quiviet? I've not heard of that. And then hemp and banana stalks, to name a few. Many, and I've actually made a couple things with hemp. I have a great friend that actually creates a lot of things with hemp. And so that's a fascinating little side craft. Many advanced crocheters have also incorporated recycled materials into their work into an effort to go green and experiment with new textures by using items such as plastic bags, old t-shirts, or sheets. And then this was like, I never even would have thought of this, but they also said old VCR and cassette tape. Who'd have thought? But it's plastic and ribbon. So tell me, have any of you ever crocheted with something other than yarn or thread? So if so, start commenting and let us know. And what was your take on it? Was it easier? Was it the same? Was it more difficult? What was your experience with that? That might be, you know what, that's going to be my question for next week. So you can answer now, but I'm going to make that my question next week. All right. And Phoenix says, I sing and also crochet. So y'all, we have to go check out Phoenix channel. Phoenix, I just recently, I think, found you through Ginger the Yarn Geeks channel, which I have recently found within the last week, and I am loving those chats every morning. But I'm pretty sure, Phoenix, that's where I met you. And so Phoenix will also be getting a page of her own in my subscriber book. All right, the crochet hook comes in many sizes and materials, such as bone, bamboo, aluminum, plastic, and steel. Because sizing is categorized by the diameter of the hook shaft, which you know what I'm talking about. I had a hook close by. Here's one. It's talking about this part right here, like what would be the crook of like a shepherd's hook. It's the same thing, the crook of the crochet hook. That's what it's talking about. A crafter aims to create stitches of a certain size in order to reach a particular gauge specified in a given pattern. If gauge is not reached with one hook, another is used until the stitches made are needed, whether they have to go to a smaller hook or a larger hook. Crafters may have a preference for one type of hook material over another due to aesthetic appeal, yarn glide, or hand disorders such as arthritis, where bamboo or wood hooks are favored over metal for the perceived warmth and flexibility during use. Hook grips and ergonomic hook handles are also available to assist crafters. And that's what I love about these hooks that I get from Ashley with Lether Co. is they are ergonomic. They're not just wooden and colorful and vibrant and beautiful and, you know, a conversation piece, but they are ergonomic and they really do help my hands. So, in fact, Monday, I go to the surgeon to talk about my hand because right now I can't hold anything or put any pressure on this. And so, thank goodness it's not this hand because I'm a righty. I'm actually both, but I only crochet with my right. So, I love the ergonomic hooks. Steel crochet hooks range in size from 0.4 to 3.5 millimeters or from 0 to 16 in American sizing. These hooks are used for fine crochet work such as doilies and lace. Aluminum, bamboo, and plastic crochet hooks are available from 2.5 to 19 millimeters in size or from B to S in American sizing. Artisan-made hooks are often made of hand-tuned woods, sometimes decorated with semi-precious stones or beads. Crochet hooks used for Tunisian crochet are elongated and have a stopper at the end of the handle, while double-ended crochet hooks have a hook on both ends, and there's also a double hook apparatus called a crow hook that has become popular. A hairpin loom is often used to create lacy and long stitches known as hairpin lace. While this is not in itself a hook, it is a device used in conjunction with a crochet hook to produce stitches. So we're going to stop with that little Google lesson. We were going to do hooks and yarn, but again, I want to make sure we get off in time for Miss Petra. So any thoughts you want to give me on what we just learned about the hooks? If you learned something new, let me know. Dana says, I think quivet is yak. I'm not familiar with that. So I personally will be Googling that. So we will talk about that more. Dana, anything you want to give us on that? Why do you say that? All right. I'm watching my time, Petra. Got about 6 minutes. So we've talked about what's in our cup, what's on our hooks. We've talked about our subscribers. We did our love share shout outs. We talked about the giveaways. We did our little, I made butterflies out of sewing thread. Oh, wow. Well, I am sure that is beautiful. I am pretty sure that was tedious. Oh my goodness. I love butterflies, but I don't know if I I don't know if I love them enough to do them out of thread. Wow. That would be pretty though. We might have to talk about that later. Gosh, I bet that was tedious. Was it hard? Was it hard to do with something so fine as thread? All right, we've talked about birthdays. You Googled it. What did it say? Tell us real quick. So again, everyone give Roseanne Alexander a happy belated birthday, and Kelly Platter has a birthday coming up this Wednesday. So happy birthday to those fine, fine ladies. And I think the only thing we have left, and then I'll come back and look at your last final comments, is our Joy Basket moment. And again, we pull these from Moments of Peace in the Presence of God. My gosh, this hour flew by. That's what happens when you're having fun. Oh, that's my alarm. So my live is off a little bit, or either my phone is fast. So let me do this and we'll get off. It says, God is near. Zephaniah 3:17 says, God is present among you, a strong warrior there to save you. Happy to have you back. He'll calm you with his love and delight you with his songs. John 13:23 says, one of his disciples whom Jesus loved was reclining next to him on his bosom. When you separate yourself from the impediments and the interruptions, you can feel the closeness of God. When you shut the door on the demands that take your attention and your time, it is possible to know the peace that God brings through his presence. A guide was directing visitors through a large city in his country, speaking to them in hesitant and halting English. As they went down one of the busiest streets in the city, he said to them in an urgent tone, "Stick on me." In moments of sacred quiet, you can get so close to God that his heart sticks to you, that your heart sticks to his. I'm so sorry. When you separate yourself from what comes next on the list of things to do, you can move God to the top of that list of places to be. So when I quiet my soul, oh God, you are nearer than breathing, closer to me than I am to myself. Amen. And so this is something that in my own personal walk, I have been really trying to do, is when I bow my head before I even start conversing with him, I just really sit there in silence and let him just implant on my brain, on my thoughts, on my heart, what he wants me to hear. And we have started doing that in our Proverbs Bible study. And again, ladies, I am so sorry that Bible study has yet aired today, but it will before the night's end. So it will be there for you if you have to wait till tomorrow. But it is a wonderful Bible study. And we were doing Proverbs 9. I will work on a different schedule for that. I think what I'm going to have to do is request to you that all of your prayer requests for that video are in by Thursday, so that I can go ahead and film that on Thursday to have it ready for Friday, since we're doing it as uploads instead of lives now. And so anything that comes in after Thursday will just have to go on to the next video the following Friday. But by all means, that does not mean that I will not be praying for that request when I get it, because I will be. All right. Let's see real quick what everyone says real quick. Dana says she was determined when she made those butterflies out of the thread. You have to be. So Phoenix is leaving and she says, okay, later all. And Dana says muskox, M-U-S-K-O-X. All right. Well, I know we rushed at the end here and I do apologize for that, but I'm going to let everyone go so we can go jump over to Petra. I love you guys so much. You are such a beautiful, beautiful part of my life, and I am so blessed. Be joyful. Stay crafty in your own way. Make your own joyful creations. And I look forward to seeing you next week. And I will have a couple extra surprise videos. I am also starting a blog every day at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And it's called Joy Blog. And it stands for Jesus, Others, and Yourself, where we are just going to talk about whatever comes to mind in that hour. So I love you so much. Be good. Stay healthy. Be joyful. Go catch Petra. Bye.